You know, we're standing at this incredible technological tipping point, a moment where all the hype around AI is finally, and I mean finally, becoming our day-to-day reality. And it seems like all eyes are pointing to one year in particular, 2026. That's the year many experts believe everything is truly going to change.
Okay, to really get a handle on the speed we're talking about, just look at this number, 365 billion. That's the number of annual searches ChatGPT hit in just 2 years. Now, to put that into perspective, it took Google, get this, 11 years to hit that same milestone. This isn't just fast growth. This is a totally different kind of acceleration.
And look, this isn't just me saying this. When a legendary tech analyst like Mary Meeker uses the word unprecedented 64 times in a single report, yeah, that tells you we're way off the map. Even the people who've seen every big tech wave are just floored by how fast this is all moving.
So, 2026. It's not some sci-fi future anymore. It's when the rubber really meets the road. It's where we're going to see both sides of this AI coin, right? The amazing promise, but also the very real peril. So let's break down both, starting with all the good stuff.
All right, so let's dig into the upside first. What does this smarter AI-powered world actually look like? Well, it all starts with a move way beyond the simple chatbots we're used to into something, well, a whole lot more powerful.
The big idea you need to wrap your head around is something called agentic AI. And this isn't just about asking questions anymore. No. We're talking about an AI that actually does stuff for you. These are autonomous agents that can understand a goal, like, hey, plan my trip to Tokyo, and then just go and execute all the steps to make it happen without you having to hold its hand.
And you're going to see this pop up everywhere. At home, maybe your AI agent is ordering your groceries and running your smart devices. For your next vacation, it's handling all the annoying travel plans. And at work, it could be coordinating entire projects, maybe even talking to clients for you. It's a huge shift in thinking, right? From AI being just a tool to it being more like a teammate.
This is also going to completely change what personalization means. You know those clunky old systems? If a user clicks this, then show them that. That's all going out the window. Instead, AI is going to learn from you in real time, creating these experiences that adapt not just to people like you, but specifically to you right in that moment.
And this isn't just about our phones or shopping carts. In healthcare, an AI could be analyzing patient data to help doctors make a faster diagnosis. In business, it could model different market outcomes to help a CEO make a smarter plan. It's really about crunching massive amounts of information at a speed that, let's be honest, our human brains just can't handle. It's going to unlock smarter decisions everywhere.
So yeah, it all sounds pretty incredible, right? A huge boost for productivity, for convenience, but you know, there's always a but. So what's the catch here? All right, time to flip that coin over. Because for every amazing promise, there's a serious peril. The very same tech that can build this smarter world, well, it can also be twisted to create some really unprecedented threats. So check this out. According to a big survey from ISACA, cybersecurity pros have a brand new #1 worry. For the first time ever, it's AI-driven social engineering. It's actually leapfrogged old enemies like ransomware. And why the change? It's simple and it's scary. AI can create those scammy phishing attacks that are so personalized, so convincing, they're almost impossible to spot.
But here's the really wild part. Even though the experts see this coming a mile away, most organizations are just not ready. A whopping 75% of IT pros are basically saying they're kind of or not really prepared to deal with all this. That's a huge gap, right? Between how big the threat is and how ready we are to fight it.
And it's not just about active attacks. There's a more fundamental problem brewing. We are walking right into what some people are calling the synthetic content crisis.
Okay, brace yourself for this number because it is a stunner. Some analysts are predicting that by 2026, as much as 90% of all the content you see online could be synthetically generated. Just let that sink in for a second. In a world that's just flooded with AI-generated junk, how do you find anything real? How do you know who or what to trust?
So, trying to get a handle on all this? It's a global headache. You've got the European Union, which has its big AI Act, trying to create one clear set of rules. But then you look at the US, and it's a total patchwork of different state laws. One expert literally called it a compliance nightmare for any company trying to do business there.
Okay, so we've got this incredible promise on one side and this huge peril on the other. The question isn't, is AI coming? It's already here. The real question is, how do we navigate what's coming?
What's the path forward to actually get ready for 2026?
So what can we actually do? Well, drawing from that ISACA report, the experts laid out a pretty clear checklist. It's things like setting up solid rules or governance and getting people trained up. But it also means updating old tech, building up your cyber defenses, and just getting ready for a world with a lot of complicated rules. And look, this isn't just for giant companies. These ideas apply to all of us.
But, out of all the technical fixes and all the policy talk, there's one thing that rises above it all. The single most critical piece of the puzzle is making sure there is always a human with good judgment in the loop. AI is an amazing tool for getting things done, but for the big, important decisions, you absolutely need human oversight, human ethics, and good old-fashioned critical thinking. That part is totally non-negotiable. And this brings us to a quote from Mary Meeker that just hits the nail on the head. You're not going to lose your job to an AI, but you're going to lose your job to somebody who uses AI. See, the real threat isn't the AI itself. It's falling behind. It's not knowing how to use it. In a couple of years, knowing how to work with AI is going to be just as basic as knowing how to use a computer is today.
So, 2026 is right around the corner. It's going to be a year of incredible promise and serious peril, of AI assistance and a tidal wave of synthetic content. The world is changing faster than ever, and that leaves us with just one final question for you. Are you ready for it?